Mic on.
Hold on. I think you guys are getting a lot of. Hello? Alright. My voice is gonna be very quiet because my AC is blasting. It's like 96 out right now. Fucking Christ, it's hot. But it's cool in here though. I just ran to the store. I grabbed my cat some things. Got her some more litter. More stuff like that. I got fucking great news after just like literally like 10 minutes of Googling. I was able to fix Genshing and get it able to stream at OBS. So we have the good setup. We have the good game. I'm grabbing some water. We have everything set. Everything is right in the world. Everything is perfect. We can have our cake and we eat it too. We have no more need for fucking Twitch Studio Live beta. Sorry, Twitch. Whenever you get better stuff and when it's out of beta, perhaps I'll switch over. But I don't know, because Streamlabs is for OBS is super nice. It's just a matter of, you know, what they have in the end. So I'm not locked to any platform right now, so I can stream on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm not partnered, still very small. But shit, man. Let's transition. Actually, let me actually open up the thing and transition over. Oh, this is beautiful. It's so streamlined. It's so much better than like the first time. Ah, this is exactly how it was, how it should be. Thank you for the MiHoYo fucking like. What's it called? Forums. Because I guess I'm not the only person who don't have this. Can't believe I haven't bought it yet. It's been slipping my mind. I really should. I'll have to do it next time. I say that every time. But now I want to do dailies because they refreshed. Actually, I guess we're gonna go. I didn't mean to teleport. It's just a force of habit because we were already in leeway.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Aquatic plant native to Liwa, blooms in pairs, fragrant. It doesn't look very tasty, but whatever. Beto. Do this. Oh, this is so streamlined now. This is so perfect. This is like everything I really wanted was this. Let's grab some more sweet flowers. Official on that. Mine. Alright, everyone's all set for the next couple, well, after a couple of days. The only thing is that I wish it would run so like smoother. It's not very smooth. But that's because I'm recording and streaming from both platforms. So it's something to do with
You can't run! Lights out. To ashes! Incinerate! Breath of the flame! Let the show begin. Go, Barber! Ready, steady, go! Not bad. You can't run! Punishment!
Audio graphics. High. Channel video effects. We'll knock it down to like a medium. Doesn't have to be perfect. Volumetric fog, reflections, motion blur. I'll leave motion blur low. It doesn't need to be that high anyways. Crowd density. It's too low. Subsurface scattering, medium. High. It shouldn't be too bad. But it's still
Motion to compel.
Fuck, I just realized I have all of my resin full. We should probably hit the domains first. At least some domains. What's up? We'll do... I don't think I need any weapons right now. Is this the... This is Noble Supplies, right? Let's put it straight there. This one's a good one, I think. Good shit. I just want to do one, then we'll go back to either monster. We'll just have to craft a,
Eyes on me! You can't run! Lights out. Let's dance. Go for
that was it? That was the quickest wig I've ever done there. That was what? Maybe 6 seconds? Holy shit. I think it's gonna make something done. Maybe I'm stronger? I don't know why. I felt fucking... Of course. I didn't get shit. At least the brave stuff is cool. And the martial artist. It's like all this stuff I didn't really want, but it's not terrible. They're okay. I just don't know the rules. And I did get a lot of items, so at least I can use them to level up other shit if they're not. Hello? Okay, there we go. Now let's just... Most of them I'm just gonna launch that real quick. It's like right here. Craft one. That's fine. I need to get crystal flash stuff. Because I'm running out of this shit to craft condensed resin.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial route in all of them.
warship. I don't know why I said it like that. Warship. What the fuck is wrong with me? Edit this BRB screen. After we do these dailies, we'll do Zhongli's story quest. Alright, that's cool. Alright. So, let's set up my BRB screen because we need to. Oh, excuse me. You again? Guess I need to leave again. Let me mark it. Honor among thieves. No, honor among thieves.
I got careless.
Back off! Time for your arraignment!
I got careless.
You can't run! Punishment! I'll protect us! Judgment! Yeah!
You're ultimate.
Yeah! Power of the incinerate!
You're open.
You can't run!
I got careless.
Yeah!
I didn't do that. Fucking. Let's go. Where's the next spot? Where'd it go? Oh, they're all up here. Okay. By Dihuamash. I think I know this one. Yesterday? Or like 2 days ago or whatever. I remember this one.
This will slow things down.
I was thinking about getting back on the
Shiver! Yeah. Yikes! An invisible upset! Yeah. Motion to compel. Let's dance. Come on, we can do it. You can't run. Yeah. Boom boom. Motion to compel.
Oh shit. I forgot about lightning. This is like really bad storm, huh? Lightning coming down and fucking everything up. I'd rather just walk.
Judgment. Punishment. Eyes on me.
Maybe I shouldn't. With the rain right now, I'm getting like 30 days. It's so bad. If it doesn't. I'll leave it for now. And then we'll do Zhongli.
You can't run. Balloon. Motion to compel.
Let's go here. 11 hours till the battle pass is over. Fuck. What about Eula's banner? Still anything? Yeah, we still got the day in 22 hours. Trying to get Jinyan. If I could just get Jinyan, I'll be happy. She's a good character to have. I don't know. I just kind of want her. Personally. She will become part of the harem. Oh yeah, I got a commission reward. Fucking 3080, feeling like a 180, 1080 right now. Oh, this streaming. Perhaps. If it stays. You know what? Fuck it. Sending it. Alright, so. Let's see. We're testing it now. We're stopped the recording, but we're still on, obviously. running like crazy.
Add Ash.
This feels so much better. I'm gonna take that second.
I can't believe the well got polluted.
Oops. Alright, baby. Time to do... what is this? Lost Hilly Trail. Deptos with a delicious drilling shot. If you wish to meet... What? Alright. I'm kind of curious. I think for these... We'll come back to those. I want to do this arc,
Oh there. Come. It's just plain stupid.
He's on a boat? Oh, sweet. Decreases swinging stamina consumption for your own party members by 20%. That's cycle of passive talents. Alright. So, I don't even have to have it selected. So, as long as we can just about the most unconventional entrance any visitor has ever made to the Pearl Galley. I'm just here to have a look. Well, you know, there's any other guys in that sense. I just boarded your ship. I am different. I'm not a stowaway. No, alright. A simple, straightforward rule. Guests are only allowed by invitation. make your side. Well, don't fret. It's not no accent. You know what? All the guests here. That's two. I'm dropping more often. Best bet. Better than go with the guests and see if we can talk to them and give them an invitation later. Challenge accepted. Maybe I could talk you into it instead. Oh yeah, smooth. Oh, each stack can handle it.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think this is like a separate event.
Life is short, so eat.
Don't tell me. I'm your new guest. Well, can I just say it's wonderful to meet you. Whatever it is, you can be right. Let's see what else we have to talk to you again. Thanks. So far, I'm just looking for an invitation. Don't mean the little hustler. You didn't sort that part out with work. That's wow. Ahaha. I can't even fucking read. He's speaking so fast. Wait. Wait, what?
There's another one gone.
What's up, dude? I'm not Lumian, so I think, I mean, this guy makes Rosaria look short. Even though she's pretty tall. She's only like 3 inches shorter than that dude. Hey comrade, help a girl out with an invitation letter. He really is hustling out here, bro. Nuh-uh, not me. I'm not about to risk getting kicked off. The party barely started. What party is that? Life is too short, bro. Yo, any chance to get yo, this man's depressed and possibly thinking of jumping off the side of the boat. She's still trying to get a letter. The invitation letter from me to you? That's a new one. Got onto the boat. Yo, dude, I'll give you some sloppy toppy if you give me the invitation. No, we can't. Leave the pimp. Wait, leave the knife too? Please, can you give me an invitation letter? Poetry, good company too. Honest. Isn't he like Shinsho's like fucking friend or something? And now it's really what the fuck, like, bro. How can I get a hold of that? Someone on board issue notification. Sorry to be blunt, it's really just my own because of this. I know that, thank you. Fluffy Duffy. Struggling. Oh no.
is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Oh. I'm like, how can we get up there? Some kind of 5-star to carry me.
Don't blink! Hey!
Yeah, buddy. That's what we all do. We also listen to it.
Hey!
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
I'm still on fire. Wait, oh, I thought I did. Let me have a little look. Who's the boss? Who's the part of the boss? Actually, couldn't invite me. They were fucking real. I don't know about that.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
What is this camera?
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
No one knows better than him. It's weird. They literally lived to tell him about himself. I don't know if he's got anything. What you don't memory or whatever. But it's a bit awkward. So,
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time.
Right.
Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Tibet. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
Why do you say that?
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement.
They'll have different views of how this more.
The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
Wait, what? One who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, but the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign. So like king of Liyue. So what the fuck? I don't understand.
I can't say I agree.
Alright, come on, Zhongli. Let's see your side.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
So I didn't know he was a god. No. I think he was just very bright.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
This is so stupid. How do you even deal with this, Zhongli?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Like I said, no one knows him better than him.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
That is interesting. I never really thought about that.
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
I like how he's like the professor almost, and these are all like stupid statements.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
It's like a group therapy session.
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh. Huh.
It's like he's like fucking breaking their minds. So telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Me?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
In case anything pops up. And I'm like super under. At least for my weapons. I should probably level up. can actually do that today. Oh damn. The sun's going down already? Alright. Let's see. I have to cut this stream a little short. It's gonna take a little bit. I didn't think. Well, I guess it is 6. Interesting. Plans for her, I hope. This is adorable. Her fucking ears, bro.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
All that half, like, beast people, I suppose. Because, like, Sucrose, and then... well, I guess she doesn't really give a fuck about her tail. God, this angle, no. FBI, open up, bro. No,
I wonder when I'll be as tall as...
I was trying to say, like, her antlers, like, if you... They always have, like, they're always kind of embarrassed or nonchalant about it. Okay. Let's see. Reading. How am I...
A client? These antlers? Oh, well, my father is an Adeptus, so I have Adeptus blood myself. Still, I was born during peacetime here in Liyue. I never signed a contract with Rex Lapis. Naturally, I don't have to concern myself with Adeptal affairs. I'm free to focus on the life I want to live. Works for me.
And then, like, you get the picture that she doesn't have any ears, it's just her fucking hair. Although her eyes are like diamond shaped, which is weird. Maybe she does have some Castellan blood, but not enough to have like genetic things like sucrose. Let's see. Get voiceovers.
Oh, you noticed. My ears are a hereditary feature, quite different from everyone else's. So I try to hide them with my hair as much as possible.
Yeah, she's like embarrassed. I don't know.
I was saving this can of fish for when I was really hungry. Stop looking at it like that. Okay. I'll let you have a little taste, but nothing more.
She's talking like a cat, right? Not to us about that.
Life as a mixologist is very busy. When it comes to butterflies, I'm the best at pouncing on... catching them. Hey, not in a fun way. I catch butterflies to add a nasty taste to my...
Yeah. Well, I think it's all like a half animal thing. I say a half animal thing. Half animal... people who have like animalistic blood, I suppose. I mean, Ganyu, I don't have Ganyu, so... Did I only do one? I don't think I... Oh, that's right, I have to upgrade that one. We'll upgrade this shit. Yeah. Okay, only upgrade it like one. One fucking level. I don't know. I don't know if there's any like actually good bows. As far as I can tell, there's like rarely any good bows. Harbinger of Dawn. This shit's not that great, to be honest. It doesn't even like serve. At least for these kinds of weapons. It's already like
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
He's like, well, let's try not to focus if they were the good guys or the bad guys. Let's just say they were breaking the law. Like, Zhongli. I don't know if that's a good idea. To, you know, follow that course of action.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
Yeah.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the God of Salt.
God of Salt? Yo, that's me. I'm the God of Salt. I'm salty as fuck all the time. Yo, it's a story about me.
The God of Salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle.
Okay.
Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
You call upon like some kind of, you know, rock-like boulder in the sky and crush her to death with it.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Well, you're the only one to tell your side of the story.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Is the story that complicated?
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Well, good from the start. No fucking.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Fatui.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
It's such an empty threat.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
Why the fuck is Zhongli? Always have to fuck with these guys.
The Fatui say that every time.
Yeah, Paimon's not wrong.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
Well. So Fatui's pockets run deep.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
Great. Also, thanks for cucking us while we're about to hear this fucking story, you piece of shit. I hate the Fatui. What is it we should do? I think it's best that we are cautious.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Fair enough. Suppose you're right, Zhongli.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
I really don't know anything about archaeology.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures.
Alright. Boss.
It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
What kind of expedition are we going on, man?
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
Oh yeah? Why is that? Just knows I am, man.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Smooth talker. Are you sure you're not the god of reason?
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
I mean, he's not wrong. Look at Luby. She's so surprised. Why is she so surprised?
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
There she goes, face again.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then.
Sounds like you choked on getting those words out, but whatever, Clement.
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
La da 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 da.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
You're very, cut to the chase, aren't you? For an archaeologist.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War.
See, Zhongli giving off the big dick energy to this guy. The virgin, Chaz Zhongli, we got the virgin Clement.
Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
Paimon, this isn't our first time hearing this.
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
That'll be impressive.
But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Say that like it's a sad thing.
So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Sure, man.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest.
I really fucking hate the Fatui. Every second I'm around a Fatui member, I just want to fucking punch them in the face.
Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich? I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then, I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
Why are you so upset, dude? He's such a fucking rigid Clement.
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Thanks, Wonyan. You're actually really cool.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Take this! Judgment!
What the fuck, Alex? Expect that to reach. Grab. Come here, grab.
Inadmissible evidence! Judgment! You can't run! Lights out.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Judgment!
Let the show begin. Oh, eek!
Back off! You can't run! Shiver! Motion to compel! Power that ended... Time for your arraignment! Boom boom! Judgment! You can't run!
We got some. We got
Motion to compel!
Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydromanic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
You can't run!
Yikes! Let's dance. Oh, hi. Oh. Hi. Oh. Hi. Huh. Huh. Hi. Huh. Oh. Hi. Oh.
Incinerate! Chia! Chia! To ashes! Lights out. You can't run! Jacked. What a nuisance! You can't run!
Come on, we can do it.
Take this! Back at ya! Shiver! Boom boom!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Take this!
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
I fucking called it, bro. He's still learning. And everyone's always learning every day, you fucking piece of shit.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
What do you think,
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
He's just a hot-headed loser.
Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
We haven't, proven anything.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
No, Nylon, he's just a fucking goober. That's all.
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs.
There we go. I appreciate Morgan. She's actually a proper fucking archaeologist.
But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Yeah, I'm siding with her.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
Yes, the whole Jade Chamber was, until you guys decided to help strike it down.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded.
It's not about being simple-minded. It's about being fucking... it's about being humble and trying to, like... It's literally about preserving history. That's literally it.
All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Sal Tarai next.
Damn. This fucking antlers on the God, that's really fucking far. Actually.
I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Finally, fully leveled, dude. She's actually 60.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I'm really trying to see if I can make Noel my healer. And Diona is also a healer as well. We'll try to equally level them up. C2 Diona. I don't have any constellations for Noel? I thought I did. Sorry, dude. I don't know. Actually, go over here. Jade mining spot. I was right there. I was right there. I was right fucking there. Oh my god.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
Well, there's still some interesting stuff.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai.
Oh, come on. It literally makes sense.
However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
No, we're still in Liyue. Like, very north of Liyue? I can't speak. Fuck it.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Fuck. I completely turned around. Oh, this is west. I'm a fucking moron. Stupid.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
I'm such an idiot.
Take this! Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth, lost to time. Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Unless, you know, it's like that stuff kind of used to level everything up, then I'll take that.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I'm on. Fuck you.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition.
That's a hard bargain.
You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
say as well. Look. 30 of these fucking cards, bro. 30. That's a lot. We just mined 4 and that took like... It would have taken like 2 minutes minus the fucking slimes. Okay, I think these are still out. Yeah, 30.
If you
60 total. I don't know if I'll level up Beta anymore though. I really do like her. She's like C4. She's like C4. I have so many Beta. C3. That's like a lot. That's a lot of fucking Beta. Fine. Quickly. After this domain, after this quest is over, I'm gonna take a break. A short break, I promise. Shouldn't take too long. And then I will basically film some stuff for my car. And, you know, I shall return. And we'll do some more Genshin. Probably. Or something else. We'll stream. Do some just chatting while I make dinner and watch some videos. Look at car stuff. Oh, what the fuck? These aren't statues, these are people. I got for Zhongli. I just realized that. Vortex Vanquisher. Increases shield strength by 20%, scoring hits on opponent's magic attack. 1% per 8 seconds, attack 5 times. Only occur once basically every second. Let's be honest, that's pretty fucking. We got what? The Noblesse Oblige.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Zhongli, I should have worked more on Zhongli. Oh. The last
Quake! Crumble!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Oh no. Mine was like a level 7.
Quake! Order guide you. Crumble.
Take this!
Quake!
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless! Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Pay your dues. Crumble! No escape! Quake! Leaving so soon! Rise! This is order!
Stuck between the two.
Can't run from death.
Stuck between the rock and the hard place, bro.
I shall confiscate
Still in
your
the
treasure as well.
cutscene.
You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin.
Anything, bro.
Leave this place.
Oh my god. He's still in the fuck.
Oh, darn you!
Oh my god.
Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
It's gonna go on though. Hope he never become as greedy as him. Like, I'm gonna say this part.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Is that so, Paimon? Is that so?
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Alright, Zhongli, you gonna just tell her who you are?
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, You lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt.
Right.
You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
So smart.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Genshing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Zhongli feels super guilty. He's like, fuck, man. I knew I shouldn't have killed that fucking god.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Ah, fuck, I'm stupid. I'm stupid again. Oh my god, I'm dirty.
Let the show begin.
Climb the pillar, that sounds wrong. But you know what I mean. It's supposed to climb up. Jump. I don't have enough now. Try.
Quake! Rise! Crumble! Quake! Crumble! Order guide you. Crumble!
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Oh no.
Huh?
It's like that weird thing that your parents do. Like, as punishment, I shall reward you with what you want. Unlimited candy until your fucking stomach hurts.
The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
That's sad, dude. Also, that's I mean, a ton of it. I mean, what can you do with salt, man? It's not really useful except for like seasoning.
What?
I'm sorry. This sucks.
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat.
So my son wants 7.
But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
What you said really was true, right, Zhongli?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
I honestly thought this would have been the
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these?
What do you mean, the people?
What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
The music was really fucking chill, really dope, or really somber. Talk to him? Ground zero, I don't know what happened. When she died, everyone who's connected to her kind of salt and died. I'll never look at this area the same again. Holy shit. Oh, did he betray her?
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime.
So they turned on her? Damn, that sucks.
The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed.
Damn.
Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse.
This is a fucking depressing ass mission, holy fuck.
So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased.
Dude, this is such a sad fucking life.
But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't.
Yeah.
This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Sometimes you're gonna break your heart. To face the truth.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing.
More like closure.
Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
Yeah. You don't seem too familiar with that. Wait, you seem all too familiar with what happened to the God of Salt. You didn't just hear rumors about the way to break the seal, did you?
No, indeed. How sharp of you. Yet this is not a matter of wisdom, only age.
Doesn't that go hand in hand, more or less?
Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good.
I don't even know, because it's an interesting thing to say. I'm not very religious, but if there were like more acts of God, I don't know. That's a fucking strange one. In a world where there's gods, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I'm thinking existentially too much.
So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
So the people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Stone Forest?
Another part? Okay.
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
This feeling, I guess nostalgic, but also melancholic. Melancholy nostalgia. That's tough. That sucks. This is one depressing ass story. Alright, oh, we have to leave the domain, right? Yeah. Alright. Leave the domain. Wait for it to load. And we go. Stone Forest. Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's down here. Oh, back down over here? Alright. Only because it's you, Zhongli. And your voice sounds so awesome. So baritone. So much different than Genji's. Genji does not really know me. This must be seen that. I fucking played since 1.0. I've never seen that happen before, ever. I don't know what why am I fucking
protect.
You can't run! Yeah. Punishment! Back at you! Judgment! Eyes on me!
No!
Inadmissible evidence! Baboon!
Lights out.
Back off!
Incinerate!
Motion to compel.
You can't run!
Let's dance.
Judgment. Incinerate.
On your fucking pockets, man. Your fucking stuff. Finally, some good fucking artifacts.
Huh?
Zhongli.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
What'd you have us do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
So that's why you wanted us to come with you? Oh my god. You make me tear up, dude.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, It is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
I feel a bit bad for the God of Salt.
We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
I think Zhongli is broken. I ask about the,
I will remain here for a while. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while. That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
bro, all you gotta do is ask. And guess what? Tomorrow, we're gonna have enough fucking story quest keys, the daily commissions keys to fucking unlock story quests. Because we're gonna do part 2. And then we're gonna do Albedo, then Zhao, then Tartaglia. Only for content. Holy shit, guys! Hold on. Let's just do back in the tick, or should we do chatting? We'll do chatting. Window capture, image color, image 2, window capture. Not window capture. Oh, wait, yes, actually window capture. I like. Genshing? Hello? Maybe it doesn't see it as Genshing? Let me see. Now I'm kind of curious. It's weird because maybe game capture isn't recognizes effect noise. Game capture. Add source. Can I get sauce, please? Hold on. Ancient Impact. Alright, yeah, this is... God damn it. It's not fucking working for this one. Yeah, let's take away the source. Yes. Let's try window capture again. There's like a different source window capture. Yeah, here we go. Actually, this is way bigger than it needs to be. Window capture. Game capture. Color. Alright. Hold on one sec. Game capture, window capture. Under the thing. Under the thing. And the transition. Bongo. Here we go. Intermission time. Alright guys, I'll probably be back on in another hour. I don't know if we'll play more Genshin and burn some more resin, because I kind of need to burn that resin for the day. So I might go around and do some dumb shit, like the little things that give you more Mora or like talent upgrades. But for right now, I'm gonna go probably make some dinner. And I'm gonna go, well, probably not do this, but not in the same order. But basically get dinner, and then probably not get dinner, but make dinner. Use my car, film my car. Basically, I'm gonna use that in the next hour. I'll probably be like an hour and a half, to be honest. But I'm so glad I got this to fucking work on the new stream. It took some fucking time, but we did it. It's working. I no longer need to use Twitch Studio Beta until it comes out of beta into the proper product, and maybe I'll think about it if I ever get partnered. But yeah, thanks for everyone who watched. I am going to hopefully, I hope, I haven't even checked the stream really. I'm hoping, because I'm trying out different formats. So I'm gonna see actually real quick. I should check on the stream. Looks like it's being output in the decent resolution. No, it's still a little wonky. I don't know why. We'll figure something out. It's so strange. It's because mine's a fucking ultra-wide monitor, so I have to literally capture at like... In order for me to capture things, it needs to be displayed like this. But for me to stream it, I'm trying to stream it in a regular looking one. So maybe if I do ultra-wide 1080p, I'll try that. Hopefully next time. But I'll catch you guys in a couple hours. I'm going to, let me see, stream ending, transition, hell yeah. And let's see, edit scene. I want to play some music for you guys. Actually, let me close Genshin. And then play some music.
Mic off. Charging battery.